Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to continue photos that my boyfriend and I had taken at the Japan Pavilion at Disney. Since I did a project yesterday with photos from that pavilion, I thought I'd finish up this pavilion with the last two photos we had taken. This photo is of us giving each other an Eskimo kiss because the photographer suggested it. So we did it. I was cracking up because it was super funny. And though I am smiling, I was pretty much laughing. For this page, I decided to go with this pink, yellow, watercolored paper. It's really pretty. I love the left side of this background sheet of paper. So I end up actually putting my photos and my embellishments on the right so I don't cover anything on the left. To connect the photos and layout from yesterday to today's layout and photos, I'm using that same pink black long oval pattern sheet of paper to just frame my photos a little bit. I also cut out 2 triangles, and I'm just framing one corner of each of the photos. I also cut out this 3x4 card from the cut apart sheet from Dear Lizzie's Oh Happy Day collection, I believe. It says, "This is my happy place." I originally thought this would be my title, and I'll show you later on why the title changed. And while I was trying to figure out the layout of my photo, I decided that I also wanted to use that black and white strip of washi tape. Now, I wasn't very smart, and I kept holding on to that piece of washi until I finally decided I should just put it down so that I can get my photos adhered to the page first. And then I was going to use that washi tape to identify the 3 areas of where I want to put my embellishments. So I have a visual triangle. The 3x4 quote card that I used looked really good right next to my other 3x4 photo. And it ended up giving this little space between my big 4x6 photo and that little quote card. So that's what I used the washi tape to cover up. And as you can see, I decided that the upper right-hand corner is a cluster embellishment area and the lower right-hand corner is my other cluster embellishment area. I am using those same pink flowers I had used yesterday and put one in each of the embellishment areas. And now, as I mentioned also, I'm going to add some Mickey heads to my page because that's what I always do. I have this little box of all the Disney embellishments I had purchased, like flare badges. As you can tell, I'm actually adding some to this page. I purchased these at Disney World, and I thought they were super cute, and I knew I was going to scrapbook with them. But I have a tendency to buy flare badges, and I forget to use them. So I've been really good lately, and I keep a lot of the embellishments I want to use with my photos. Actually, it's more memorabilia that I want to use with my photos together with my photos so that when I do take out the photos to scrapbook, I remember to use them. The embellishments and memorabilia that I have decided to use on my Disney photos, I leave in this plastic container and keep it all together. So whenever I do a Disney photo, I always pull it out and I never forget to consider these memorabilia pieces. Now, these flare badges have that pin portion on the back of it. I mean, because they're technically supposed to be pinned on fabric like your clothes or a book bag. And I couldn't get rid of it. It was too ingrained into the back of the badge. So the best way and the way I prefer adding these to a page is using foam adhesives. You can use probably a hot glue gun too. I've used that in the past as well, but you have to put a lot of hot glue back there in order for it to reach the page as well as the upper portion of the curve of the badge. So I am putting like 2 layers of foam adhesive and then adhering them to the page. So it sticks out quite a bit because of that pin portion of the badge. I'm adding my Mickey heads right now. I decided to go with a black and white one. So I'm adding them right on top of the flowers because the black and white kind of blends in with the photos if I put them on top of the photos, but they stand out really well on top of the pink flowers. I did add some chipboard stickers to each of the areas. I added a little banner one in the middle that says "Such Joy." I added a chipboard heart in the upper right hand corner, and then another one in a shape of an arrow that says "Good Life." At this point, I really like the amount of embellishments and the layout of my page, but I did feel like because I left the entire left side open, it was too much empty space. So I ended up pulling out these black foam word stickers and decided to add a title, and I picked Meet Cute. I know the definition of Meet Cute. I know this isn't exactly the right definition for the photos, but I thought the word cute was applicable for the photos, so I decided to use that title. If you haven't seen the movie The Holiday, that's where I learned the definition of Meet Cute, and I definitely recommend it. It's the one with Kate Winslet and Cameron Diaz, and it's my go-to holiday movie every single year. I will watch it 4 or 5 times during that whole season, and I love that movie. I just love the movie so much, and it just makes me happy every time I watch it. So that's pretty much my page. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them below, and I hope you have a crafty day.